I actually didn't want to live at one point. And it's through friends, it's through praying that got me through that time. So without Jesus, I wouldn't be here today. We got home from Christmas Eve service, and I just felt a little pain in my stomach, so I went to the hospital and found out that I had pancreatic cancer. And the doctors had taken all kinds of tests that night, and they woke me up the next morning to tell me that I had 3 to 6 months to live. And then in 2014, I spent 6 months in the hospital with pancreatitis. In 2020, I had a surgery on the liver because we found out that the cancer had metastasized. I struggled with God. I wrestled with Him. Why me? Why did this happen to me? I had 40 staples in my stomach, and really just was on my knees because I couldn't get up. And the posture of being on my knees with my face in the seat where I was sitting, had caused me to just drop and talk to God and wrestle with Him. The room just felt like there was a battle, and I believe that was God's battle for my heart and for my faith. I did a triathlon, so that was after the first time we found out I had cancer, and I was still working at the time, so I figured that would be a way to kick Satan's butt, so to speak, is to finish a triathlon to show him that he can't get to me mentally or physically. Bring others into your inner circle. So for example, if people praying for you, we've had friends bring meals to our house. I'm not shy about asking for help, but what it's also done for me is it's given me a heart to want to serve others through ministry and through what they've been struggling with as well. In fact, my ministry field now, my missions field is the hospital, and I've given away probably 100 Bibles. The nurses are watching while we're walking through a trial, and when they see our faith match up with what we're saying to them and how we handle these struggles, it changes their faith also. Through scripture like James, we're to consider pure joy when we face trials of many kinds. It taught me that I needed to have joy in the circumstances, that I needed to just keep pressing on. Job 23:10, when he has tried me, I shall come forth as gold. And those are the kind of verses that I hang on to and grasp because I need to trust the Lord. I asked everybody and anybody to pray for me, and I know that they're doing that, and I know that that's got something to do with why I'm still here. I just haven't figured out what God's plan is yet. God is always there for us. When He says He will never leave us and never forsake us, sometimes that's hard to believe. It doesn't feel like He's there a lot of times, but God is there, and when we can draw close to Him, He will draw close to us. And the Bible is real and it's truth. And picking out the scriptures that are important to you, that you can relate to God more is such an important thing. And then holding up each other, bearing each other's burdens is a big deal because we need each other and we need Christ. I would not have been here today if I didn't have a relationship with Christ.